Hey guys, this is your Elimination Chamber results for tonight. And yes, I had to hard record this video because apparently YouTube's gorilla style isn't working. But it was a humdinger of a night tonight with great matches. One brand new champion, of course, because vacated IC, and a lot more. So let's get down to it. My thoughts overall for the night: a third straight night of great high level wrestling with of course the IC championship being finally rewarded. But it started with the kickoff show. Daniel Bryan talked to The Miz and said that his career is not over. In fact, he said it twice. And took over the return of Miz TV. Stardust won a match against Zack Ryder, and it looks like Stardust will be one of the keys for this year's SummerSlam in August. But as the pay-per-view began, the Tag Team Elimination Chamber finally happened. A first in WWE history with the Elimination Chamber in a tag team format. The Lucha Dragons and Ascension NXT veterans wrestled against the primetime players, the former champs Tyson Kidd and Cesaro, and of course the champions proper, The New Day. But, thanks to a solid they did for Kane this week, all three members of The New Day were able to compete as one team in the match. The match actually took a tornado tag style format, which led to a lot of innovative tag team moves, and leave it to the Lucha Dragons and Los Matadores, who were also in the match, pulling off high aerial maneuvers all over the chamber, and great tag team spots all around. But at the end of the day, the 3-on-2 advantage took over, but not without an impressive showing by both the Ascension and Primetime players. The New Day remain your tag team champions for the moment. After that, there was a pretty good triple threat match for the Divas Championship. Naomi looked impressive, very impressive. Paige did what she usually does, looking good. But it was Nikki Bella on her 189th night retaining the Divas Championship once again. But it was the third match of the evening that practically everyone, including myself, will be talking about all year long. Kevin Owens versus John Cena, in what I stated on Twitter to be the greatest rookie debut of all time. Kevin Owens and John Cena pulled out all the stops and put on an instant classic of a wrestling match. And in the end, NXT has now officially proven itself as a legitimate brand, because Kevin Owens, the NXT champion, has beaten John Cena clean in the middle of a ring, showing his impressive repertoire and some unique moves that we've never seen before. Kevin Owens dominated with pure power and force, but leave it to Super Cena to not go quietly in the Luna's good nights. But fight Owens fight is win Owens win, and has earned my respect. Well done, Kevin Owens. you put on possibly the best match of the year thus far. Adrian Neville and Bo Dallas put on a match, and Adrian Neville won the match. Yeah, it was a typical cool-down match. Nothing really special here, but it seems that Adrian Neville's victory has earned him a spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match alongside Sheamus, Randy Orton, Dolph Ziggler, Roman Reigns thus far. Of course, not everybody has been announced for the big match that's coming up in 2 weeks. So keep your eyes peeled to the WWE programming for more on that. After that, it was time for the Elimination Chamber to come back down again to settle the vacated Intercontinental Championship. And seeing that Rusev had a leg injury this Thursday, was unable to compete, the big question was who was going to replace him. Who did? None other than the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. But the biggest thing we'll be talking about in this match is the fact that Sheamus got stuck. For over 7 minutes, he was stuck in his pod, unable to leave. Mark Henry, however, broke out a bit early before his time even came as well. High power moves in intense injury-laden attacks, but in the end, Sheamus and Ryback were the last two standing, with Ryback winning his first singles title in honor of a young fan, and even having the title rewarded by Daniel Bryan himself. A great showing in both Elimination Chamber matches tonight by all involved. That match can be painful to watch as a fan, and they really proved themselves tonight. But Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins closed the night for the greatest title in all of sports, with Dean Ambrose getting the win, but by disqualification. And here's how. Thanks to repeated interference by J&J Security, it looked like Seth Rollins was on the losing end. He uses an attack and puts the ref in the way of one of Dean Ambrose's incoming volleys, causing the ref to take the hit instead of him. Of course, Dean Ambrose lands dirty deeds in the middle of the ring, gaining the 1-2-3 from another ref that rushes in to count the big three. And it looks like Dean Ambrose is your champion. But when the real ref wakes up and explains the situation, the result is reversed to what I just told you, a disqualification victory. But of course, Seth Rollins retains the championship. But, however, it's not going to be Seth Rollins leaving with the WWE Championship. In fact, it's going to be Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. Ambrose in possession of the prize. Will this lead to a rematch at Money in the Bank for the title? Or will this put Dean Ambrose in the match for the golden ticket? Speaking of June 14th, Kevin Owens and John Cena will be having a rematch for the ages that I cannot wait for. Especially after tonight. Kevin Owens and the NXT brand have come to stay, and they're serious. If Unstoppable was the prelude, this is the true takeover of the NXT brand. The new generation is here, and it looks good. But we'll be doing this again on June 14th as I give you even more than I did. I'll give you predictions for the unofficial 5th major on the week of June 14th, which happens to also be the week of My Little Pony 100. Stay tuned to Code Equestria to see how we're going to celebrate that. And stay tuned for more WWE results and thoughts right here on Code Equestria. Enjoy your night and find peace in your own nirvana. Thanks for watching.